Well, hello there again, brothers and sisters of WoT Blitz universe. You're watching WoT Blitz Addict. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're gonna watch some more of my subs replays. And today we're gonna watch TDs, and tomorrow we're gonna watch some more TDs. But but today we're gonna have three games. First one is from my amigo Looney Supper and his T28 Proto. And I just want to remind you that we are still on my 500 subs quest, so if you want to help me out reaching this magical number, just hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And we're gonna have two more games a bit later on, but let's stick with this one because T28 Proto is kind of hard tank to play, I would say. It's decent. The armor profile is quite good. The penetration values are, I would say, they are nice. Also, the gun is typical American gun. It can be troll, but in most cases it works okay. If you fully aim, it should land where you aim. But the main thing about this tank is the speed. The top speed of this tank is 20 kilometers per hour, and that's, believe me, that's the most top disadvantage about this tank, because if you try to stay with the heavies, you will fall back. There's one case you're gonna stand with your heavies when all your heavies are VK 100s and their top speed is 20 kilometers per hour, and still they're gonna reach the top speed faster than you will in the T28 Proto, and that's the main issue with this tank. Other than that, it's a great tank. So you have a turret, first of all, and you have a nice gun, you have nice DPM, you have nice penetration values. Camo is pretty good, I would say. But yeah, that's the thing that really pushed me away from this tank was simply the speed, because it's really hard to do anything when you stand alone somewhere at the back. It's just useless. Then you can, of course, you can be effective if you push with the heavies, if you are able to get to the front line, then and treat this tank like a heavy, then you will do okay with it. Because as long as you keep your tanks in front of you and you don't show your sides like my amigo is doing here, but thankfully his teammate took care of that one guy, because the armor profile is good, but only on the front. So you have the nice turret cheeks, pretty nice. They are still penable, but they can be troll. You have nice frontal armor, but other than that, your side armor and back is just paper. But as I told you, the gun is good, the DPM is good, and that's the main advantage of this tank. So try to stay in front line, and and it should work. So it was a great game from Looney Supper. 5 kills, as you can see, almost 4k damage, ace tanker, top gun, high caliber, and Radley Walters, because why not? Basic speeds also at high level. And now we're gonna have two more games. Both are gonna be in the Waffle. One is from Waffle and Novak, and that's this one. And fun fact, they are both on Dead Rail. And as you know, the Waffle, I love Waffle. I used to play it when I was not so experienced player. I'm still learning, but it's like, it's way better right now than it was like 10,000 games earlier, because the Waffle was the line of the Waffle was the first line I was grinding, and that shot just proves that this tank is great. Even with the 150mm troll gun, this gun it's pretty much the top gun, one of the top guns, and I prefer this over 128. But 128 is has more pen, as I remember, and it has great aiming time, and pretty darn good dispersion. And this gun is more trollish because it's more of a derp gun, but it has great HE pan. And when I used to play the Waffle, because I haven't played for some time for now, when I played it, I used a lot of HE, and this HE gives you an advantage of putting 1K rolls all over the place with pretty good DPM. And the back of the American tanks, like, look at this, just it just is so easy to put HE on the back. Even in German tanks, you can HE the Germans from the back, and it will still work. So my amigo is doing his best in this spot, typical sniping spot for this map. And most of the high damage games, most of the aces are basically from this little spot, from this little bush over here, because most of the players will use this spot to their advantage, because the Waffle is it's a glass cannon, you know, like you don't expect to bounce anything. The one thing you can bounce is an HE on your turret if they hit your gun, but Grill is way better on this, because Grill has longer gun. And that means you can deal 0 damage to to Grill just by hitting his gun, because the tip of this gun, I would say. But still, the Waffle is a great tank. Look at this. That was so unfortunate. This shot was lucky that it landed where it was aimed. Our Jesus was on the side of my amigo here, but still he hit the gun mantlet. And yeah, that's the only point which can bounce on the object. So now he's just pushing in, because there's only 2 enemies left. He knows he's at pretty good damage right now, and he can deal some more. And this shot probably gave him an ace, because it was an HE shell, almost 1k damage. And as you can see, he landed some blind shot already, because the counter says he has less than 4k, and the ribbon says otherwise. So 3 kills, almost 4.5k damage, and a nice ace with almost 1.5k base XP. And this is another game from my amigo Michałogi, and that's my clanmate, and he sent me a lot of those replays in the Waffle. He plays a Waffle a lot, but I received this one recently, and I decided, you know what, this game is from both spawns. The previous one was from the opposite spawn, as you saw. And I would say the opposite spawn is better for the Waffle, because even though it has gun depression, even though it has some good camo values, still you can easily get your shots out easily from the bush on the other side. Here you can get spotted easier, and it's harder to get your shots off. But still, my amigo is gonna do his best, and he's gonna do his job, because this game would be even with higher damage. And there are also two spawns, 2 points where you can use the TDs. It depends on your preferences, and it depends of layout of the teams, because if you have most mediums in the team, you can push the other flank, like the flank where all the red heavies are right now, and you can use those bushes on the opposite side. So there are basically 4 typical sniping spots on this map. This one, and on the opposite side of the green spawns, and same for the red. So 4 corners. And there are a few more, like in the middle, where you have nice some nice spot with a bush in the middle, and so you can use some of the houses near the middle, near spawns on the left, on one side, on this side there's a little house near the spawn near the middle, and on the opposite side there's a kind of a spot where the bushes are. You know, you don't have the hard cover there, but still you have pretty darn good spawn. But spot, sorry. But look at this. It's practically so looking so bad right now. So it's 3 against 6, and my amigo is bottom tier, but he has this big alpha gun, and in this situation, when you have a bit of support from your team, and as you can see they are all here, which is great, you can deal massive amounts of damage, because you need support with this gun. With 128 you have lots of lot better DPM, and oh shush, just this 183 just basically ruined my amigo's life. He was saving key points for such a long time, and this headshot for 1.2k just erased my amigo's dreams. But thankfully I think he will miss right there, and no, he even didn't even try to shoot my amigo. But yeah, you can pay your you can pay out the same way that 183 can deal with you, so you can just put a nasty HE shell on it. My amigo used AP shells, but still he can do a nasty amounts of damage. This shot basically won them a game, because now it's 2 against 1, and my amigo's teammate is a one-shot, especially to T95, and T95, it's pretty darn problematic to to deal with, and RNGs will just yeah, will play with my amigo, simply not giving him any chance to hit this T95. And thankfully T95 wasn't doing the greatest of jobs, because if he would use HE earlier on, he would go through this mouse with no issues, because HE from this gun would make at least 100 damage, I would say. So 2 shots more or less would take the mouse out, even though he was angling. So we have almost 6k damage with 3 kills, ace tanker and high caliber. So GG's to all of you guys. Thanks for sending your games to me. And that's basically all for this episode, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you want to join my Discord, the link is in the description below. Take care, bye bye, and catch you all on the battlefield.